South Africa.
Argentina. We had some good steaks when we were out there.
Danny, you've got
Obviously, you've just come back from holiday, so
Yeah,
you can tell who's had the most time off by the time.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get much time off, so I think all the coaches would say to you, go and enjoy yourself. Obviously not too much, but go out there, switch off from rugby, and come back fresh, really. So it's a long old season. It's a 48-week season, and you need to take the time off when you can. And I was fortunate enough to have a couple of holidays, so let off a bit of steam. But I've come back from them now. I'm really looking forward to getting back into training and working hard, and hopefully having a big year with Quins. I think we've got a great chance. I think there's a great squad. The squad was announced the other week, and some fantastic players in the squad. A good mixture of youth and experience, and everyone in there. And there's still 32 more, and probably 50 or 60 more that could come into that squad at any time and do really well. So I think there's a really big strength in depth in England at the moment, and I think that'll show throughout the Premiership this year. And everybody's got the chance to shine, and hopefully we take a really strong team to the World Cup.
Right, this one's for David. So, who, having won a Super 12 title with the Auckland Blues in 2003, won the
Don't call it. There we
go.
We got it.
Hey.
Got it. In my defence on that though, because it's not filmed live, I went into the rugby club the next day and asked the boys. Not many of them got it. Nick Easter got it. Cause
Fair enough. That was a cheeky question I thought they'd throw in there. Obviously, both of you are quite rapid in terms of pace on the pitch, off the pitch as well. Which one is the fastest over a short distance, say 40 metres?
Oh, straight would be fastest. I'd hope I'd maybe get the first 5 metres. I might be ahead, but then he'd burn me alive.
That's it. With rugby, it's strange because we do get tested over 10, 20, 40 and stuff like that, but very rarely do you get a chance to run 40 metres or more in a game, just clean. It's the lads like saying before, Jason Robinson, Havana, 5-10 metres could change direction so quick. They won't be the fastest over 40 metres more, but when they're just breaking through a hole, they're the hardest guys to defend. Just I think when you're being led by someone anyway, be it your captain or your coach, there's got to be respect there beforehand. I think Dean Richards was our coach. People in the game who are respected, and Jono, it's someone where when someone's been there and done it, you take the word for it in a sense. He'll talk about things which a lot of the players in the squad haven't done yet. Some players obviously play in the World Cup finals, but some haven't. So when he says something, you can see the boys definitely that do listen to him. Danny can sing, I can't. So
you could dance. He's quite a good dancer.
We do a duo.
We do a duo. I used to be Stretch's professional photographer. We used to go out to Oceana.
Times have changed though since.
We used to go out to Oceana in Kingston a few years ago, and I used to walk around with Stret, and every person come up to me saying, "Oh, can I have a picture? Can I have a picture?" And we'd just both get in the picture, and then they go, "No, you take it. I just want me of Stret." So we had so many pictures that I was taking of Stret.
This was about 4 years ago, and times have changed. The league's full of players who are flair players, and it's a case where the boys obviously do want to show they can do it. And when you go away with England, you're given every bit of advice to go and go and do that. Sometimes it might be a case that players play within themselves a bit because they're in a bigger environment, opposed to something they're used to when they play in the league. But I think that's what will come with the players when they get more caps on the belts, and you get a team with more experience, and the players will play a bit more openly.
Okay.
I think he's obviously gutted about it, but I think he realised it was a time where his knee was so bad that he couldn't play at all and couldn't even train. And he said he's had a great time. He's had a fantastic career, and he's won pretty much done everything he can in the game. I think he's been a Lion, and he's won loads of trophies for Leicester. So he's been a great person for me to sort of battle with as a 9, and it's really sad to see someone like that having to retire.
Like Danny says, Danny's played the same position as Harry, and I know Tom from playing sevens with him. We played for the Samurai Sevens over in Amsterdam before we both started, playing professional. And it's scary sometimes when you think, because he really, it could have been a lot worse than it was. and as a rugby player, it does give you a bit of a wake up call. And with Harry as well, it makes you realise you have got to think about life, you know, after rugby as well. And it's something, it puts everything into perspective, and you know, it's really sad when it happens, but it's important, like the RPA are doing, that you know, they set things up for players to get ready for life after rugby, you know, just at the end of your career, and if, you know, God forbid something happens to you, you know, your career's cut short, then you can go and, you know, get into the real world, you know, a smooth transition. So yeah, I'd love one.
If I were keen, Chris Ashton had one on tour, and he couldn't get him off it. So yeah, he's singing the praises. So I think we'd both quite like one, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I would like that one.
It'd have to be straight away.
I don't know, you know.
He likes to broadcast his break against Wales last year in the Six Nations. I suppose it was the single most amount of yards that anyone made in the whole Six Nations. So he's posted it on his Facebook a couple of times. So if you want to watch it, check it out.
No, I think
good step.
I don't know, steps. You got a good step on you.
Strettle can deceive them with his nose. He thinks he'll go one way, and then he's really gone the other. So he sends him.
I was going to tie you up then, but I only have got the best step. Yeah.
Brilliant. On that note, I think we're done. Cheers, guys.